Welcome to the 7th video in Harvey Mudd College's Linux tutorial series. This video will describe how to run a program from the command line. I am going to run my programs on Knuth. I have already logged into Knuth via SSH and navigated to my home directory. There are two ways to run a program from the command line: the quote-unquote local method and the quote-unquote path method. I am first going to demonstrate the local method. For the local method to work, you must be in the same directory as the file of the program you want to run. The file should contain only code. In this case, I want to run a Python program, testing.py. As you can see, the file is in my working directory. To run a program with the local method, first make sure it is in your working directory. Then type the programming language, and then the name of the file. This program should print the numbers 1 to 3 when I run it. And there we go, success! If I were trying to run a shell script, like this set track permission script, I would type sh instead of Python, like this. And if I were trying to compile and run a C++ program, I would instead use GCC with the appropriate flags. That's the local method for running a program. Make sure the file is in your working directory, then type the name of the language and the name of the file. The path method works a little differently. To run a program via the local method, the file has to be in your working directory so that the shell knows where to look. However, it turns out that the shell also has a list of places to check for a program if you tell it to run something. These places to check are stored in the path variable. Let's take a look. Each of the directories separated by a colon are places that the shell checks for programs when you try to run one. If the program you want to run is in one of these directories, all you have to do is type the name of the program on the command line and hit enter. This is the path method of running a program. Let's try it. One of the directories in the path is /bin. If we look inside that directory, we see a number of programs, many of which might be familiar to you, like ls and nano. This is why nano starts running immediately when we type nano on the command line. The shell knew to check the directory /bin for a program to run. Congratulations! You now know two ways to run programs from the command line. That concludes the 7th video in the Linux tutorial series.